Stative verbs. I'm David Sugarman, and today we're talking about a special group of verbs that describe states, not actions. And these are called stative verbs. They describe how you feel, think, or exist, not what you do. So we don't use them in continuous ing forms. So, what are stative verbs, you might be asking yourself? Stative verbs describe a state of being, something that doesn't involve movement or visible action. So, in other words, it's like if you can't see them doing this or hear them doing this, so it's most likely a stative verb. They express your thought, your feelings, the ownership, your preferences, and experiences. For example, believe, even if it's right now, I don't know if you believe or not to cross the street or to take a right or take a left. Think about it. You're walking down the street and you say, I believe this is the right way, even if it's now, right? You don't say, I am believing. In that song, I think it's by R. Kelly, he goes, I believe I can fly, right? He doesn't go, I am believing I can fly and touch the sky. He doesn't say that. He says, I believe, even if it's now. So we have to watch out for them. The word know, the word love, the word prefer, own, seem, understand. Okay, these are all words that we need to be aware of that are stative verbs. Now, here's the structure rule. Stative verbs are not used in the continuous form because they don't describe actions that you can observe. Observe is to look at, right? So we cannot say, I am knowing the answer. We want to say, I know the answer, even if it's now. They describe situations that exist, not actions happening. So we have some common categories that can help you remember the stative verbs better. So let's start with the first type, an emotion, like love, hate, like, prefer, or even want. If it's right now and you're at the restaurant and you go, I want coffee, it's right now. You don't put ing on it. Okay, so that's a feeling. And you could say, wow, you really love this lesson and it's happening right now. You don't say, I am loving it. Maybe McDonald's might say that, but not in proper English. Now, if it's a possession, meaning like you have a dog or you own the dog or the dog belongs to you, even if it's right now, you're not going to put ing on it. So the meaning is ownership. And senses, to see or hear or smell, that's your perception. So say if it's right now and you're walking down the hallway and all of a sudden you feel like there's a ghost there or you hear something, you're not actively listening to it yet. So these are like reactions. You're not actively listening or touching at this time. Okay. Now, thoughts. If it's right now, you know this is the right thing to do. You believe this is the right thing to do. You understand. And also, I cannot see if you actually understand this thing or not. I cannot know if you believe it or not. So it's not an action verb. So that's your mental state. We cannot see in the mental state, we can't observe it. Appearance, seem, look, or appear. So you can say to me, that seems like that way. That looks to me like that. That appears that way. Even if it's right now, when you're describing how something feels or looks, we don't put ing on it. And the only way to get better is by practicing more and more. So these all describe states, not actions. Here are some more examples. She believes in honesty. They own a beautiful horse. He seems tired today. We prefer tea over coffee. I want to learn Spanish. So each one describes a state, not a visible action. So let's compare an action versus a state. If I say, I think you're right, this is a state in an opinion. I'm thinking about my next trip. This is actually an action and process. So I'm actively thinking. Okay. It's not what I think in general. Okay. It's not my opinion. It's what I'm thinking right now, the process of thinking. So that's okay. And that's a tricky one. The word think is a tricky one. She has a car. That's possession. And it means that she pretty much always has a car. She's having lunch now. That's an action. But remember, the word have, okay, sometimes can replace the obvious verb like eat or drink. So instead of saying she's drinking right now, you can say she's having a Coca-Cola. Or instead of saying she's eating a hamburger or she's eating lunch, you can say she's having lunch right now. So it's taking place of the action verb. So the word have is very special and unique. So some verbs can be both. Okay. And it depends on the meaning. So here are some common mistakes. Okay. You can say, I know the answer. That's fine. She wants a new phone. That's okay. But you cannot say, I am knowing the answer. You cannot say she's wanting a new phone. We prefer coffee is great. We're preferring coffee today. Don't use continuous ing with stative verbs. Now let's do some practice. And if you want to do more practice, you can go down to davidenglish.info, and we have on my website drills and quizzes around stative verbs. And the only way to get better at this is if you practice. So right now, if I were you, I would stay here with me. I'll read out everything to you. While I'm doing that, I would get a notebook, a pen, or a pencil and write down your answers. Okay, we only got 5. And then I'll give you the answers on the next slide. So you could even pause the video if you would like. Let's get started. Number 1, I am knowing the answer or I know the answer. Write it down. Number 2, she wants to learn English or she is wanting to learn English right now. What do you think? 3, they own or are owning 2 cars. Number 4, we prefer tea or we are preferring tea. He seems tired today or he is seeming tired today. Okay, I gave you some time. Now we're going to go to the next slide and check our answers. Number 1, I know the answer. Number 2, she wants to learn English. Number 3, they own 2 cars. Number 4, we prefer tea. Number 5, he seems tired today. All stative verbs, no continuous form at all. So again, a reminder, stative verbs describe feelings, thoughts, or ownership. Don't use them with ing. Some can be both stative and active, but it depends on the meaning. And learn them through real life examples and repetition. You know more. Now go to davidenglish.info. You feel confident and you believe in yourself. That's what learning English is all about. So keep going. See you in the next video.
Hi, how are you today? If you would like to elevate your English level where people actually understand you, where you're not making mistakes, where you're not confused, where you have control of your English, then you're in the right place. My name is David Sugarman. I've been teaching business English for over 12 years and I can really help you. Currently right now, I'm teaching in big companies like Diplomat Israel, like IKEA and others. If you would like to hear more information, please reach out to me over here. Bye for now.